Ladies and gentlemen, we are racing in 2023. Welcome back. Lenny White to the early lead. Now watch the line these Pro late models are starting to run. We've been noticing of recent, whether it's Lenny White kind of convincing everyone else to do this, that these cars are not running the far outside line that they used to do for years. Many of these cars like cutting down, like Parker Malone there on the inside. Battle for the lead. The 36 is coming up on the 55. Bowman on the outside slips by Cheek. Scott Youngren in the 45 battles with Dennis Arena. Now Dennis Arena, a driver that we've seen a lot on this half mile. Most recent, racing a truck in the Spec Racer division this year, said, you know what? We're going up to the Pick Your Part Pro late models as the field goes single file for the first time tonight. Now the 50 machine that we see here going into turn number 3, that's Trevor Huddleston. Trevor is the winningest driver here at Irwindale Speedway, but what's interesting tonight is as to why they started in the rear. We did overhear that they may have been having some issues with that car that they were working on a little bit after qualifying. That might be part of why they ended up starting in the back, or Trevor just said, let's have a little bit of fun. And we are 3 wide for second. And Lenny White is driving away.
Bye-bye. Look at the 3 wide for second. So Youngren in the red 45. Welcome back to that paint scheme. We saw Youngren back here at Irwindale Speedway.
Oh man, Nick.
And
that was slick.
Let me finish, Nick. We've seen Youngren racing back here at Irwindale as of recent, but now we see him in the familiar red 45. So now we're a complete Scott Youngren. Now Youngren's going to take it to the Lenny White lane, go to the low side.
Now, I don't mean to argue with you, but Scott is going to have to put some yellow on the car if
I agree.
a full transition.
I know.
Now, as this battle rages on, if we pull out a little bit, you'll notice there's also a battle behind, a battle for the 5th position between Jake Bowman and Trevor Huddleston. So Trevor started in the back of this race. He is working his way forward. At the pace they're going, he will not get to the leaders. He might not even get to the battle for second, but that battle for second is intense.
Oh,
Here they come, and Scott Youngren says, I'll take that position.
Look at that. 2-for-1 pass. And he's going to defend the low side still. He knows where the hot setup is. Joe Knight is slipping up the track, and Parker Malone's going to go back to 4th.
And that slip up a track, Tommy, from a veteran driver like Joe Knight, that's no accident. Well, we have 2 laps to go as they come to the line, and in front of your leader, the 15 of Zimmerman almost lost it out of turn number 4. Lenny White is going to take the white flag, 1 lap to go. Now, while this is happening, way back in the back, you're going to see Huddleston just completing a pass and getting the bumper from Malone. We almost had our first caution of the year.
And where is Lenny White on the other side of the racetrack?
None of it matters because Lenny White has dominated race number 1, the Pro Late Model winner tonight in race number 1 of 2.
Make some noise for Lenny White! Come on, dude, that's the way to get it done here. Opening night, this hot rod is silly fast.
Yeah, we got it pretty good. The balance is almost there. We still got a little bit of work to do. You know, race car drivers, we're never happy. Man, look at the crowd. Thanks for coming out. Hope we can put on a show for you tonight. Maybe the second one will be better. Maybe we can put a battle on me and Trevor. I got to thank Clay Wooster for allowing me to drive this car. It's a bad machine. He owns it. Apache Rental Group, they make it possible for me to come out here and, man, have fun with you guys and hopefully impress you guys.
Well, let me tell you, that was impressive, Lenny. There was no second place, dude. You owned him. Great job. You got some another race to do. Going to be an 8 invert, so that should be fun.
All right, let's do it, man. Thank you, Tim, for all you do.
All right, come on, make some noise. Lenny White!
Ladies and gentlemen, 30 laps to finish off the Pro Late Models night. Their twins are green.
Oh, 3-4 wide racing.
Oh, it's going to get Oh, it's squeezing. But it's working. Zimmerman in the 15. Newer to these pro late models. But he's doing what he needs to do. Just holding on to it. Got to start up on the pole due to the invert. And he has slid to the back. Parker Malone to the lead in the 36. Christian Bazin in the 43, way outside. Now, in other classes, that's not way outside.
That's typical. Ooh, look at that squeeze. Lenny White, better watch it there. I'm telling Lenny how to drive, man.
He's watching it. How about, I'm seeing some speed out of the 4 of Dennis Arena. Bazin almost into the wall if he didn't catch it.
Lenny White is trying to get to Lenny White lane, but there's cars there. Well, Parker Malone loves what he sees in the mirror, and that's what's so fun about these inverts, because the fast drivers have to work their way forward and they have to use their car up doing so. But Lenny White already working for second.
Behind them, Bowman and Huddleston are the ones battling for 4th. Behind them is Youngren, the guy that I was mentioning we should probably keep an eye on. And then behind them, more battling, it's Dennis Arena in the 4 and Bazin in the 43, who's slipping back a little bit more.
And Bazin's slipping as well. Malone leads, battle for second. Lenny White on the inside of the 77. We're squeezing for 4th. We got it all happening here at Irwindale.
Good battle for second here. Nick Joanitis and Lenny White, both veterans in their own respects.
Both of these two have won pro late model races in the Spears Pro Late Model Series. Lenny White, most recent one at the All-Star Showdown. Nick Joanitis stole a victory from those pro late models as the local guy last year. But Lenny White still working that low side, and Joanitis knows he's going to hold him to it.
Ooh, boy, contact out of turn number 4. At the showdown earlier this year.
Last 2 races, yeah.
Yeah, you know, we saw Lenny White racing for the lead in a tight battle, use the bumper, causing 2 of the 3 cars, not including himself, to crash out of the lead. And now, you know, you have a move like that, and that could also just be a matter of communication between spotter and driver. As he gets into the button, maybe not. All right,
okay,
forget what I was saying.
Everything you were just saying.
Basically, watch out for Lenny White.
He's
coming again.
The 55 of Lenny White is here. Hello, rear bumper.
But if you build a reputation like that, you know, if you can back it up by getting your victory, then okay. But drivers are going to start racing you the way they're raced, and Parker Malone's showing a little bit of that right now. He's like, okay, fine. Let's see how you like it.
Tried to get the retaliation.
He's there.
Oh, he's there. He's there.
Parker Malone is there to the inside. Is that going to bother Lenny White at all, or is he like, I don't want that line anymore?
Trying to put up a great fight. But Lenny White does take the lead on lap number 16 with 14 laps to go.
So this is now the battle for second that we're going to keep tabs on. Led by Parker Malone in the 36, the 77 of Nick Joanitis, the 50 of Trevor Huddleston, Youngren in the 45, and Bowman not too far back in the 71.
Maybe the night.
Oh, we're wrecking into turn number 1. The 77 and 50 connect. And we didn't.
How was that a save?
We're still green.
Wow. Okay. That surprises me.
Lenny White is now about 3 seconds ahead of second place Parker Malone.
Gone.
Race number 1, the 50 started in the rear. I think they've been working on that car since qualifying. I think that car's been having some kind of issue, and we are racing very hard for the second position right now. Bowman all over the rear bumper of Malone.
We saw how Bowman was early on in the race going backwards. Now the car has come around to go for the second spot. To the inside.
The slide job.
Malone's there.
You're hoping he hears you. And how do you not shout out Lenny White? Your champion from last year. He won race number 1 of the night. He's going to sweep the night. Opening night belongs to Lenny White.
Lenny White, man. Holy cow. When you're hot, you're hot. Ladies and gentlemen, picking up race number 2, Lenny White. Come on, make some noise, man. This little double nickels hot rod was haunting hard tonight, Lenny. Congratulations, bud.
Oh, man, thank you. Like I said, my guys, they just give me a good race car. Josh worked his butt off this weekend. My wife, my dad, Earl Robbins, Sean Woodside's here. Lauren Hill's up on the, he's my eyes up in the stands, or up in the spotter stand. I couldn't have done it without them. Again, I got to thank Clay Wooster for letting me drive this awesome machine. Apache Rental Group for getting me here and allowing me to put on a show for you guys. And Swift Springs, you know, we wouldn't be good without the Swift Springs, right? And of course you, Tim, for giving us an awesome place to race. And hopefully this is just a preview of what's to come.
Well, last year's champion on his way to another one. Picks up 2 wins tonight. The master of Irwindale now, Lenny White.
We've got the Irwindale Speedway pace car peeling off, and it is a season debut for the junior spec late models. We go green. Chambers out to the lead, the number 6 of Carty, working his way to the 2nd spot. So these cars, in short, all the same type of chassis, the same type of engines. It is different drivers and their techniques separate these machines from each other. And look at that, bumper to bumper for the lead.
Are we going to see that? Is Charlie Carty going to work on the bump and run here on lap number 4?
Oh, looking to the inside. Picked that exit perfectly, but spins the tire out of turn number 4.
So I'm excited, Tommy, from what we've already seen so far today. Now, obviously, this race for the lead is, oh boy, there's the bumper.
Hello. Lead change. Carty up to the lead, and Mikey Killen now takes that advantage and goes to 2nd.
That was more than a bump and run. That was like a slam dunk. Now, as mentioned, whenever you see a black number 3 on the track, Tommy, you better watch out because someone's probably going to get intimidated.
Yes.
And I will tell you who's not, oh boy, sideways, not going to get intimidated though. That is the driver, Jada Mack. I met her during autograph session. We got to talk. Look at her. She don't need no out of bounds lines. She's going wherever that car will go. 13 years old.
Yep.
And I have not met a driver with more confidence than Jada Mack in maybe ever. Like Jada was, I'm like, how long have you been driving this thing? Thursday. Now Charlie Carty has opened up that lead to 1.2 seconds over Mikey Killen, who's getting pressure from Logan Chambers. Chambers in the 4. Remember, you don't need me to remind you, was moved out of the lead. And the best part is, now we get to see how these youngsters do post-race interviews.
That's true. The Sunrise Racing number 6.
We got to spin, but the 6 machine wins. I totally killed your to the line thing. But
hey, a spin can sometimes beat a win.
Look, Jada promised that she would full send it, and she full sent it. Like I said, I cannot wait to get to know each and every one of these youngsters during the autograph sessions, during these nights. And Tim Huddleston, we're going to send it down to you.
Oh, Tommy, that was a Saga Speedway short track move right there. Don't tell me these kids have never raced before, man. Charlie, there's your trophy, dude. Come on, man. You're the winner of the very first ever Junior Spec Series by Bob Rincati. What do you feel?
I feel absolutely great.
Well, let me tell you, that was a little short track move there to get the win. That's the way it's done on a little flat track. How old are you?
12 years old.
12 years old! Come on. Dude, you can't drive home, huh?
No.
No, but you were doing 110 right here. It doesn't get any better than that.
Nope, it doesn't.
All right, so you want to be a race car driver?
Yeah.
Too late. You're already a race car driver. Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
All right, congratulations. Come on, Charlie Carty. Oh, look at this guy, man. Irwindale's own 4th generation racer, Mikey Killian. Holy cow, man. Mikey, P2, there's the Mikey fans. What do you think, dude?
That was a blast. I've never experienced something like that, so that was a lot of fun.
I mean, Bob Rincati, what he did with these junior late models is unbelievable, right? I mean, the vision he had to put you young kids in cars to be the future of racing, it's unbelievable. Because without you guys, there won't be the big boys.
Yeah, that was a blast. I can't thank Jan's Towing enough. Sunrise Racing, they do so much. They did a phenomenal job making these cars.
Great job, Mikey. Awesome. Holy cow, Logan. Man, that was crazy, right? You led most of the thing. I mean, pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I thought we were racing clean, and he drove me straight up the track.
Oh, look at that Spec talking, baby. Oh, we're good, man.
It is
you guys,
on.
Tommy, Jeffrey, how about this kid?
I love it, Logan. Tell him how you feel.
Tell him, baby. I love it. Logan, how old are you?
14.
14, man. Look at that. He still can't even drive home. Hey, pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to thank Pick Your Part, GMC, Bob Rucati, and my parents.
That's right. Mom and Dad can't do without them.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations. Oh, how about you, Miss Mac? Congratulations, young lady. Come on, make some noise for this young lady. Come on. How about this? Girls rule, boys drool, huh? How about that, young lady?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
13.
13! Congratulations, young lady. Tell us about what you've done.
This is my first race. I mean, I was trying to get a little bit faster, as you guys saw with that spin out, like after the checkered. But yeah, I was just trying to chase people like Logan. Thank you to Reef Services, Bob Brancotti, and most importantly, my parents for getting me here.
Well, guess what, young lady? I'm going to see more of you here. How about this, Jada Mack? Congratulations, young lady. Pretty awesome, all these young drivers. This is the future of our sport, folks.
Look at that.
Future.
Tim, look next to you.
Look at this kid right here. Come on.
Woo!
Hey, Ryan Shank, man, that is pretty awesome, dude. What do you think? You having fun?
This is the funnest thing I've ever drove. I can't believe this. This is such a fun series, fun car to drive. Bob Rucati just did perfect with this.
He did too, absolutely, man. I'm telling you, what a dream. He had a vision to create young race car drivers, because without that vision to create you, the sport will go away. So he is truly preserving the sport for generations to come. Ryan, congratulations. You want to thank your sponsor?
I'd like to thank Rollo Chevrolet. I'd like to thank my spotter. I'd like to thank my parents. I'd like to thank Galt's fans for coming out tonight.
It is time for street stocks, and they will be racing for 30 laps on the 3rd mile. Should be a competitive race here for these street stocks. On the inside, Vermillion. On the outside, Zach Green. And looking to get by, Matt Hicks. The truck's a little bit lacking on speed, but that's okay because they're just racing themselves. And we're going to have some lap traffic for your leaders. Coming up right now, Elijah in the 12, running up just about a lane. They are going to scream past that car. This is a car I don't think I've ever seen before. Harrell right now moving in and looking to pass Zach Green as more lap traffic for your leaders into turn number 1. That is the 22 of Regina. And this is exciting. Byers in the 10 trying to chase down Quintero. And they're going to have the lap traffic. That 12, Rymarksu. And this isn't even our whole field that was supposed to be racing.
Right.
Oh, the 22 locked him up. Saw the 12 that he was closing in on. Now, Virginia, that 22, that's the car that we know used to race at Saga Speedway.
Yes.
And now they're going to block the whole track, and this is the battle for 4th coming up behind. And everyone's working their way through it. Harriman in the 11. Here comes Ferdin in the 34.
I want to see if Sarah next time by can follow that silver 22 car that was just passed. Going into turn number 3, that thing was sparking up. I wonder if it's the brakes or hopefully nothing under the hood. Let's take a look.
A little bit of smoke coming out of that car.
Left front, right there. Looks like brakes. Red, white, blue car trailing Vermillion, last year's champion. And Hicks is now taking a look to the inside.
The only thing that would have made this better is if Vermillion ran the number 28. Because then all 3 cars would have that number.
And Zach Green again.
Here he goes.
Generational racer back here at Irwindale in the street stocks. Battle for the lead through turns 2.
Matt Hicks to the inside in the red number 2.
Yes. Cute.
Technically.
Yep. It is. And Hicks is going to hold on to that low side. Has his nose in as the leader.
And lap traffic is going to come here, and Hicks is going to use it. Matt Hicks to the lead in a street stock in, I think, the first time I've ever seen him drive a street stock.
And the first time back at Irwindale in years.
He used to race trucks out here. We oftentimes saw Matt Hicks.
Yep. Seen him in
Oh, trouble, turn number 4. The 34 machine goes for a spin. That is Kevin Furden who brings out the caution. 20 laps in, 10 laps to go. We're watching a replay right now. And if you want to know, well, how do I see this replay? Good news, folks. You can. Tommy, how does somebody watch a replay?
If you can't be here at Irwindale Speedway, you can be here in spirit live on www.irwindalespeedway.tv, the official streaming provider of the races at Irwindale Speedway. Because the pace car getting ready to peel off, and we're going to be flying on the drone cam with Henry for this restart. You see them bunched up nose to tail to the green, and we're racing.
11 laps to go for Matt Hicks. Well, what I love is that this is shaping up to be a competitive year for the street stocks. And I love that we put these pro trucks, we give them their spot in this field, and we got a couple of them racing with us here tonight.
Yeah, and we also got a bumper tag for the lead. Vermillion wants that back.
So does Vermillion have a better short run car is the question, because he's there.
He's got a bigger bumper, that's for sure.
Well, we got lap traffic, watch out. I don't know where this 12 of Elijah came from, but I love that he found Irwindale Speedway tonight.
Yes. And continuing with that bumper. Now this is short track racing. This is street stocks. I had to adjust my headset there. I literally pulled the cable and I halfway lost my headset. Note to self, don't stand on the cable that you're talking with while you're trying to stand up.
It's a good point. But what were you saying about the lead?
We're short track racing. This is street stocks. And don't expect any clean racing when it's coming down to the pay window time.
Hicks leads over Vermillion. They've got themselves over a second lead over Green in third.
Yeah.
While this goes on, the 8 of Mike Kilparis continues to hold on to the lead in the trucks.
Bray goes a lap down in the 7th.
All right,
truck.
last chance.
White flag, final lap.
Jim Vermillion going to have one last opportunity to make something happen. One last lap, one last set of corners here. Can the 26 get to the 28's bumper? Matt Hicks is going to drive away from him and take the victory in the number 2.
28.
They're beating each other up in the back. Mike Kilparis will also cross the line, the winner in the Pro Trucks.
Come on, Mike Kilparis. Holy cow, man. Returns to victory lane here at Irwindale. Mike, congratulations. P1 tonight in the Spec truck, or the Pro Truck division. Good job.
Thank you, Tim. What an amazing crowd we have here tonight. It's nice to see this place full. Need to thank all your staff, from the gate to the pit to everywhere here. They take care of us. Need to thank Andy and Jim and Nikki. Thank you. And my brother Barry and Flood.
All right. Thank you, buddy. There's yours with that on the bottom there. Congratulations, Mike Kilparis, winner. All right, let's go Captain America, baby. Come on, man. This is my good buddy, Matt Hicks. Holy cow. How long has it been since you've been to Irwindale Speedway?
I raced the Lucas Oil Modifieds back in 2016.
That's a long time ago. Congratulations. Holy cow, you're in a street stock, dude.
Yeah, honestly, I was talking to Trevor before I came out, and he's like, "What's up, old man?" You know, and I was like, you know, I came to try to join your guys' club because Trevor and RJ and then Ryan, they have wins in more than 4 divisions.
Yeah.
I had 3. I'm like, man, I want to go join those guys. And then I found out Ryan has like wins in 9 divisions. So it's like, yeah, Ryan's out in his own league. So, but I finally did it. I came back, and I came back because I've heard all the great things that you've been doing, Tim. So I wanted to come out and support.
Well, I appreciate you. Street stocks are my favorite division because I started in street stocks in, like 1987, 87, a long time ago, right? They call it the year you were born, I started racing. And they call you the old guy. What am I? Holy cow, Grandpa. All right, good job, dude. Come on, make some noise. Matt Hicks! Who else you want to thank? There's got to be somebody.
Oh, absolutely, my dad. My dad, my mom, my wife for letting me come do this. She stays home, and she's just going to watch on TV, and then my sister who films all this. And, you know, you great fans for coming out. Tim, this is a great crowd.
Well, come on, man. We love having you here. Come on, make some noise for Matt Hicks and Michael Paris.
2023 Legend Car season has started. And we're already 3 wide, 2 rows deep. Hold on. 3 wide into turn number 3. It's Bowman with the move. New track record holder.
3 wide out of 4. And
Oh my goodness.
and Bowman is checked out almost 2 seconds of a lead.
Tommy, this is lap number 4 that we're clicking onto. You're not supposed to have a 2.5 second lead on lap number 4. Jake Bowman, by the way, I have a funny story for you. As we have a good battle going on, we'll keep an eye on this for 3rd. So, and I'll reiterate this one if we end up with a yellow, but the 71 of Bowman, I interviewed him. He was standing next to his Pro Late model, and he goes, yeah, man, dude, nobody could catch Lenny. And then he goes, well, I guess I can't complain too much because I'm doing it to the legend cars. and he proves in the pudding, Tommy.
Called his shot.
He's now 7 laps in. He's 3.2 seconds to the lead.
Now, Bowman, that you see the 71, has now almost a 5-second lead. What rookie settings is he on today?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't think we've seen something like this before, at least in a long time, I should say. The thing is my updates are about who's going to lap down because he's putting them down so quickly that, you know, luckily we are single file throughout the rest of the field right now. The best battle is the one for 2nd, and that is led by the 00 of Robbie Hornsby. You see Tyler Hicks chasing down in 3rd, and then the 42 of Nathan Quella in the 4th position. Now, Chad here, he had a moment in the first lap or 2 of this race where he was sliding. Oh, trouble turn numbers 3 and 4. We have 1 car around and another one that just saved it. In fact, it was Havlik in the 22. I was just talking about him. All right, going back to green. Lap number 19 restart. Now, how desperate are you if you're not Jake Bowman right now?
If I was not Jake Bowman, I would cut the cord.
I think we spun the 30 car out again, but this time he got the ship righted and able to I can't finish that word. Continue on without a yellow. I need to get our cameras on this. Turn number 1, there's a white number 12 and a black number 48. Let's just watch those 2 for a lap. Okay, this is Andy Malone and Brennan Lester, and both of these cars have had a wild ride on different laps, and they're still doing it right now.
Yeah.
And you know, this is part of it, right? Like you're getting drivers that are gaining experience and whatnot. But I saw Malone on the first lap of the restart shoot it into turn number 3, almost cut it too high, and then came across the track out of turn 4. It was a wild moment. Then the following lap, the 48 of Brennan Lester almost had some contact, and they were going wild and crazy as well. As the battle for 2nd out of turn number 4, it is Tyler Hicks on the inside of Hornsby. They get tight, they might have touched, and Quella trying to follow through in the 42.
Ooh, yeah. It's tight, and you can see Hornsby up on the high side slipping, so that momentum that he had is gone. Quella gets by.
Chambers having a better legend car race. Oh, trouble into turn number 1. 2 cars connect, 2 cars go for a spin. And that will bring out another yellow with 3 laps to go. And we have, folks, what we like to call a Saturday night shootout.
Into turn number 1.
That car just was out of shape out of turn number 4.
Look at that save for both of them, though. I mean, considering.
Now, you know what? I said that. I'm trying to verify.
Ooh, and then you got one coming in smoking the brakes. We're back green.
Saturday night shootout into turn number 1. 4 laps to go. Can Hicks do anything with Bowman, who has been beyond dominant?
Hicks is going to try. Going to keep it within arm's reach. If the 71 has any sort of a problem, which it doesn't look like he is, you never know.
A young driver that's going to be fun to watch his racing career. And we get to watch his final lap here in the Legend cars. The 71, well, I should say tonight. The 71 machine of Jake Bowman into turn number 3 for the final time. And he will see the checkered flag opening night 2023 victory, Jake Bowman.
I do not believe I have ever in my life in 22 years seen a absolute whipping that I just saw in the Legend race, Tommy. Have you ever seen that before?
No.
This
Not
kid
here.
Was so far out front, I lost him. I'm like, wait a minute, who's lead? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jake Bowman! Come on, make some noise. Dude, Jake, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it was really good tonight. Cars started to get really free at the end, almost like spinning out off the corner, but we still got it done. I want to thank Donnie St. Hours for making this car really good this weekend. He's not here, but we tested on Thursday and got the car pretty dialed before he went to Irwindale Speedway with his other 2 drivers. But I want to thank all the fans for coming out, my mom, my dad, and everybody that supports me.
Well, let me tell you, Jake, you can text Donnie and say, you got it done. Now you get it done in Madera because you certainly put a whooping on him here. Guys, literally last week, I signed this kid to drive my ARCA car this year. He's going to be in the 55 High Point ARCA car. And now I know why I did, right? Holy cow, Jake. We're going to be winning a lot of races. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, come on, Jake Bowman, your winner. Unbelievable, Chommy.
And we are racing. The Enduro Cars 2023 season has begun. Azalina leads us to the green. Rice is going to take the early lead. Now there are Azalina brothers in the 49 and the 5. And Devin in the 5 said, are you going to make fun of the 49 tonight?
Ooh, harsh.
And I said, I'll probably make fun of the 5 too. And he said, no, don't do that. But the Azalinas, we have a lot of fun with them. And Daniel Azalina in the middle of a 4 wide down the back straightaway. It's down to 3.
They got to figure it out quick because that tractor tire will not move.
We've tried.
Oh, yeah. The tale of the Roberts happening right now. Well, the 19, I got to point out the red number 19. Talked about him coming from the back of the pack. He and the 9 started tail of the field, the caboose. And they're already working their way into the top 5 overall.
Now, we expect those cars to come from the back because they are the ones that have the better motors. They are part of the sport class. Leading the sport class is the white number 18 of Osman. Now, what we often see in these races is for the sport cars to eventually overtake the stock cars.
With that tight corner, the stock cars actually do a better job of staying up front.
Oh, we're shoving in the front straightaway. Salcido had the rear tires lifted up off the ground. It's not such a big deal in a front-wheel drive car, but he felt it, and here comes Osman moving past more cars. He's got Wolcott all over his rear bumper just ahead of this group.
Are you telling me it's opening night and we're starting the rivalries early?
Do they end?
Never. No. They're just carryovers here.
So Robert Rice leads the stock class in his orange number 7, and now he's got to worry about the orange 16 behind him of Robbie Salcido. They are teammates in every form of the phrase except with how they race.
They're teammates until the trophies at the start-finish line, they become racers.
Someone's starting to smoke.
Yeah, it looks like the 82 of Snowgrass.
Snowgrass, yeah. Oh, he's almost got run over as we see this three-wide battle. There's not room for that. There is room for that. They made it successfully happen. That's Mikey Killen in the number 2. We saw him in the Junior Spec late model race earlier tonight.
Maybe we should get the Junior Spec late models to run the D-shape.
Well, don't look now, Tommy. That 2 of Mikey Killen, he is a stock car, and he is working on passing Robert Rice for the lead.
To the outside is the 22 of Tony Price, who picked up the win out at Orange Show a couple
Oh boy, watch this. This is gonna get tight down the back straightaway. And to the lead in the stock class, Mikey Killen.
Wolcott in the number 19 to the outside of Bobby Osmond in the 18 to the line, and it is Osmond still with that lead.
Wolcott has really picked up his Enduro class driving over the years. And off the track goes Snowgrass, so that would lend us to believe that was where the smoke was coming from. There's also a car that never took the green. Well, let's look at the lap traffic your leaders have, because it is the Azalinas, brothers Daniel and Devin, and they are drafting together and seeing if they can hold off the leaders. No, you got to block better than that.
Come on, what did we teach them? Nothing?
You got to get in the way. Oh, there you go. See, the 49 did it. Daniel Azalina, he got in the way. Be a good lap traffic.
Do it all the way. Well, Osmond times his pass perfectly, and we got a battle for second.
How about Mike McIntyre? Halfway for 5th. The number 9 of Argo is battling with Price, and that's actually holding up Mikey Killen. The number 2, Mikey Killen, I have him down, and we'll get verification on this, but I have him down as a regular stock car. Mikey came into this season excited about racing his Junior Spec late model. And what's fun is a lot of you may remember when there was a skid plate race last year and there was a car that struggled to complete 1 lap. And we all started chanting, Mikey, Mikey. Well, that is the same Mikey, and he right now has it figured out tonight. As we close in on 10 laps to go, Osmond being chased down by the 19 of Wolcott and the 6 of McIntyre is going to have a lot of work to do in the last 8 laps of this race, as he has half the field in front of him on 1 straightaway. First car he's going to approach here is Ryder Gardner in the 76. See this is going to pretty much determine our winner in the sport class. Because whatever Osmond's going to do, if Wolcott does it better, Wolcott's going to get there. And Osmond was held up just a little bit there by Martini, and Wolcott is closing in the 19. It'll be 5 laps to go when they cross the start-finish line. And Wolcott's 19 is there. Sideways is Salcido in front of your leader. And now he's gonna cut across his nose. Osmond is holding his breath right now. Here come the top 3 in the sport class. The 18, the 19, and the 6. Osmond not able to get by Salcido yet. Gets there now, 3 laps to go. In the stock class, Robert holds his line. Wolcott gets to the bumper, and so does McIntyre. Next time by will be the white flag. Can the 19 of Wolcott do anything with the 18 of Osmond? Final lap, here we go. White flag. Wolcott throws it in to get to the rear bumper. Can he do anything in turn number 3? Osmond to the inside of Azalina. He gets held up just a little bit. Wolcott floors it to get to him, but Bobby Osmond will take the victory and win in the Sport Enduro. And now coming through turns 3 and 4, the number 2, Mikey Killen will see the checkered flag in the stock class.
Tommy Jeffrey, that's this kid's first win in his entire life, right?
That's it.
Come on. Mikey, this is your first ever win, right?
Yeah, that's.
He's never won a race in his life, ladies and gentlemen. You're here to see it happen. Mikey Gillian wins the stock main event. Mikey, what a night for you, dude.
Yeah, I don't even know what just happened. I just got in line again. I was like, well, here we go, and here we are.
Dude, you beat the king, Robert Rice, man. You beat the king.
Yeah, I didn't even expect that. Yeah, I'm in shock. I want to thank Jan Tony, my parents for letting me race, my Uncle Scott, my Aunt Terry for coming out. I want to thank all the fans. You guys are awesome.
Oh, great job, Mikey. Super proud of you. Big win tonight. First time, first job. He's a little overwhelmed breathing down here, so pretty cool, dude. It's going to be a great week in the Killian household.
Thank you.
All right, great job, buddy. Oh, wait, there's a trophy for you, too, man. Take that. Okay, the people's champion, Bobby Osmond. Holy cow, Osmond. Man, this dog was hunting tonight, dude. Big win. Picking up the first win of the season. Look at you.
Well, yeah, I appreciate it, and it's great to see all these fans out here. This is awesome. The October race, this thing was in a wall. It took me 3 months to build it back, and I guess she's fast.
She's pretty fast, man. Congratulations, Bobby. I know you got a lot of people to thank.
Well, first off, Dan Nagy, congratulations on your retirement. 1-800-24-7 HVAC if you guys need air conditioning or heating. And, of course, the Osmond family and JDM. LKQ is one of the biggest supporters for this track. So make sure if you need parts, you go to the junkyard over here. And Tim, thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you. LKQ doesn't get any better than that, man. I'm telling you what LKQ does for this part, racetrack. Tammy, Eddie over there, the best there is, the best in auto wrecking, LKQ Auto Parts.
Yeah, they are. And then Tucker Tire, if you guys need tires, they supply the tires for all these cars. They're our title sponsor. And thanks to my Everlast guys over there, too.
All right, good job. The people's champion, Bobby Osmond.
Are you folks ready for 40 laps of main event action? Here we go. Lap number 1, and your leader is the 19 of Andy Partridge. Huddleston slips back a little bit. Monjanil works his way forward. 44 truck trying to separate himself from his competition. Now among your trucks, right now Nico and Jacob are not separated too far, but Chris Klein right now off the pace a bit, and he is at risk of losing a lap here on lap number 7. And he's actually right in the groove of your leaders, and this could, yeah, no, that worked out. Race control will always ask lap traffic to do one thing: hold your line.
Be consistent, and don't let people have to judge. Tanner Huddleston looking low. 2022 Spec Late Model champion here in the U-Race LA Spec Late Models. 12 laps in, 28 laps to go.
You know, sneak out here with the race car maybe once or twice this year, you know, maybe with the truck.
Or the lead, lap traffic.
Oh, yeah.
Flying in the 89, again, being predictable. He's working that outside groove. And it just so happened that we had a battle for the lead right as they got to him.
Look at the wheel input, but the 98 of Anderson.
Man, that was tight on the quarter panel. Here comes Porter to the inside of the 19 of Partridge.
And if this stays side by side long enough, they're going to catch up to the 56 of Robin Andrews.
Can we give a little insider secret?
Yes.
We were talking to Travis Thurkettle. 3 wide for the lead, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, how about this? Battle for the lead.
I'll let them finish up. Nah, maybe I'll bring it in now. Travis Thurkettle was disappointed in his driver. Trevor Huddleston, he thought.
Tanner.
Tanner, yeah. So Tanner Huddleston in the 50 Travis thought that he left a lot on the table. In fact, he was not happy. Considering he just won a championship, has gotten the fast time. He was thinking, man, did this kid forget how to drive? Nope, he's going for the lead.
Yeah, but I mean, he got the pole. Does Travis really know?
Side by side, back straight away, and you can see the outside momentum carry for the 19 of Partridge.
On the inside, it's Tanner Huddleston trying to make a move. Two champions of Irwindale, no, all three champions are Irwindale Speedway drivers.
Huddleston working the low side.
Got loose.
Lost that momentum, and you need it all, especially if you're working the low side. The outside gives you the momentum because you can carry that speed, but if you've got to run on the inside, you cannot spin the tires.
It's hard to say who's the favorite in this group right now. Andy Partridge has proven to be so good in these Spec late models. But this is what it's all about. The Spec late models, 10 laps to go. And Andrew Porter back to the inside. Huddleston trying to see where to go. They're sliding.
Eric Jones, though, still working that low side on Truex through 1 and 2. And we saw Truex take the win at the Clash at the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Eric Jones picked up the win at Darlington.
Here comes Connor Daly to the inside.
Look at this move. Connor, remember, he qualified to play.
Tommy, are they going to make it work?
3 wide racing for the lead, 8 laps to go. Sorry, what track was that?
Tommy, I don't know what track you're ever at.
Is Andy now defending both lanes?
He's got to. I mean, at this point, the 50's fast on the inside, the 43's fast on the outside. His mirror is full of 2 cars.
Man.
Who do you protect from? Partridge trying to figure out how to defend this as Huddleston working the inside line, and don't look now, but the 89 of Chris Klein is about to choose a line.
He probably feels like he's in this way, but I promise you, Chris, they are like this every lap now.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything wrong.
Well, Huddleston's going to have to drive a higher line here to get by the lap traffic to make this work. Porter sticks his nose into the mix.
And Andy washed wide in the corner. That allows 50 of Huddleston to work that inside a little bit better.
What Andy can't do is let Huddleston clear him off of the corner. If he does that, the 50 may be the fastest of these 3 cars. So Partridge is going to have to play
Yellow. Turn 2, and the leaders get involved. Second place, make contact.
If they called that the caution was out before this car got to it, race control has a decision to make about whether the 19 has to restart in the back or get his position back. We're taking a look at a replay here as to what happened.
If we can see what happened, leaders go into the corner, and the 19 spins it out.
Well, he spins it out because he sees what's ahead of him, and then the 43 they did not make contact. No. Somehow, some way, don't forget that 44 is going to be in the mix of this. He's your leader in the trucks. He doesn't want to be caught up in anything. Are you ready for this, Tommy?
Saturday night shootout.
You folks ready for the Saturday night shootout? Here we go. 6 laps to determine it, and we are green.
Partridge with a better restart on Huddleston. Nico Manginel right there in the mix now.
Man, if I'm Nico, I do not want to get mixed up into this. Partridge is going to have to get there. He's going to get to the outside.
Great run on the outside of turn 2. We got a race now with 5
Contact
laps to go.
in the back. The 55 goes for a spin in front of the field. Big hit. Caution.
Into turn number 3. Yep.
If I had to call it, I would say the 55 drove across the 30's nose.
Yeah, and there's a hit at the end there. Got the 55 of Chapman.
6 laps to go to finish off the main event of the Spec late models and the trucks. Here we go. How about we go 3 wide for the lead?
3 wide with a truck in the middle of it.
Nico's brave, man.
Nico's already got the truck win so far, but if he gets tied up with any of these racers going for the Spec late models, it'll knock him out of it. Oh boy. This is the combination that Tim Huddleston and Ryan Partridge put together years ago that has turned into this caliber of racing.
Huddleston staying committed to the inside line. Andy Partridge to the outside, but Porter's the one who's moving around because he's got nowhere to go. He goes low in the 50s in his way. He goes high in the 19s in his way.
And the battle for the lead is actually calming down. I was not expecting this.
Yeah, so Andy Partridge maybe had the restart he needed. Did Huddleston use too much of his car up? Andrew Porter trying to chase him down, but white flag is in the air for Andy Partridge in the 19. The 44 of Nico Manganiel. He is poised for the truck victory. And out of turn number 4, the 19 of Andy Partridge will lock in victory on race number 1 of 2023.
That was insane racing! 3 wide, 4 wide. Andy, the car's moving, dude. Holy cow, man.
Andy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is awesome! Andy Partridge! Oh, baby. Okay, 2021. He wins the championship, drops the mic and says, I'm retired. Doesn't race all at 22, but wait, there's more. Here he is in victory lane, baby. Oh, I love you, man. Yeah! Great job, dude. That was awesome.
That was hard. Holy moly, Tanner. And Andrew, you guys put up such a hard fight. I really was confident coming into here. I'm like, I'm a champion, man. Yeah. And no, they put up a run, dude. That was a lot. That was a lot. I got to thank Tim Huddleston, first of all, because he lets us do this. Unlimited Engineering Contracting, you guys are badass. Everlast Roofing, you guys have always helped me out. Robert Arevalo, Sal, all my family, I love you guys. Willie for spotting. I love you, family. Jimbo, yeah!
Yeah!
Oh, that's awesome, Andy Partridge, man.
Hey, Tim, can you have Andy interview Nico now?
Yeah, here we go. All right, Andy, interview the winner, Nico, man. I'm losing my voice. Go for it.
Nico Manganiel, holy moly! What? Oh, look at that, boy. Wow, look at that. First place. Who do you got to thank, buddy?
Oh, man, there's so many people that came out tonight. First of all, everybody in the grandstands right now, thank you guys so much for coming out.
Yeah.
That's how we keep Irwindale Speedway here, baby. Let's go. I got to thank my parents, Tom, Carrie, Danny, the whole 44 crew, my girlfriend, my son, my sister, Arvin, Wes, all my people that came out tonight. Who else?
Sounds like you got half the grandstand.
Who else? Oh, and Anthony.
Yeah! One more time for Nico Manganiel and myself!
How about Andy Partridge getting that win? Let's go!